Hi Stampin' friends. So this is the set. I always put an R on any of my retiring sets, so I know that they're retired. And the Parisian Beauty is one that we used for class in February with the pretty amour that cuts out like this with the die cut. And that was a lot of fun. So what I've done is just get ready with this card. For monochrome, you can of course use any color. And I chose blue today. So I used 3 colors of blue to create my card. And I'm just gonna start by getting them out. This is Night of Navy. This is Seaside Spray. And this is Blueberry Bushel, which is retiring. So if you love it, or if you have it, be sure you have an ink refill while they're still available. Okay. So I have the card right side up for you, but I'm going to have to stamp the upside down way just so that I don't get myself confused. So I am stamping this in the Blueberry Bushel, this being my Eiffel Tower. And so what I wanted to show you first was if you don't have a die cut machine or don't have the die cuts, you can almost make this card just by using stamps. So first I'm going to hold my mouth just right and get this stamped on here. See how that goes. Okay. So there's that. And then I just want to use this little, it's like a little postage stamp thing. So I wanted to use that up here in the corner. I'm not really making it look like a postage stamp, but I just thought it was kind of cute to have a little extra stamping going on. And then this, which is kind of like the postmark, I'm doing that in Night of Navy, right up in the corner. All right, and then I just wanted to put in Night of Navy the Life is a Magnificent Adventure, and I probably should have put this on the Stamparatus because that would have made it a little easier, but maybe not faster. So, and you can see I kind of got it tilted a little bit, but I'm just going to go over that again here in a minute, so we should be fine. My Night of Navy is really juicy, so I'll have to be careful. We might get to see me smear everything, so who knows. The next thing I'm going to do is put on some of these little dots from, and I should have shown you Beauty Abounds, sorry about that. It's the butterfly set. It has several little, these speckles, gosh, and then these watermarks of circles, I thought made it kind of nice to just add a little bit to the edges of the paper. So I'm starting with the Seaside Spray because I want to use the lightest colors first, and I'm just kind of putting them wherever I think they would add. And then I'm going to use the Night of Navy and then just stamp places that I didn't stamp. And then I'm actually not inking it up again, just putting a little more there. Okay, so then next I'm gonna use Seaside Spray and just put some little specks. And just however many, if you were doing this, you may think, oh, she got too many. Oh, she's messed it up now. But anyway, that's how I would do that. So at this point, you would be perfectly fine if you just decided to cut out a little fleur-de-lis and add it to your card and basically call it good. You can see that the card is completely filled. You could put on some rhinestones and you could be finished. But since we're making this for a little bit kind of a stepped up kind of look, I'm going to go ahead and mount it on the cardstock with dimensionals, and I like to put one in each corner and one in the middle. And then, once I've done that, I'm going to put dimensionals on my Eiffel Tower that I've cut, because you know I don't like to use the big shot in the pictures because that can get a little stressful. Okay, so there's that. And then, here is my, see, like, I really think you could be finished at this point, but I'm going to put on my Eiffel Tower, and so it kind of gives it a raised up sort of a look. Need my small dimensionals because the top of this tower is really small. One thing I did, it leaves quite a bit of space around the edge, so I went ahead and cut, this will be strange, but I cut this twice. I cut it out, and then I just took a little off the other side and just replaced. I should have brought it over here so I could show you, but I basically replaced, like pretend this is the right one. I put it a little closer, and so that made the edge a little smaller. Okay, so I'll put one there, then I'm back to needing big ones. I'll put one there, and well, maybe I'll put small ones, that might be easier. Down on the feet of the tower. One thing you could do with this, and I hope I'll turn around this way, maybe you can see better. You could slightly set this askew to give it more of a look of 3D, or you can set it right on top. It's kind of a decision to make. And then I have these little guys, and I hope I haven't waited too late to put them on. And I was just thinking I would put them on with a glue dot under the Eiffel Tower, and that would be a simple way, as long as you're not going to take it out of the package a lot. It would just be a simple way to add a little more. And I used blueberry for this, so it's kind of different because I used, my card base is Night of Navy, and then this is blueberry. Now this is just another way to add just a little more to what you're doing. So there we go. And then I have the fleur-de-lis, and I got out some ribbon, and so I wanted to put it, let's see, yeah, right here. I wanted to put it here so that it kind of looked like a little ribbon decoration or award or whatever that you might see. What I'm doing is wrapping this, this tear tape around my ribbon. I want it a little closer together, I think. You can also put a glue dot in between them that will add stability. I think I will do that real quick because they're kind of getting a little weird. Sorry about that. Okay. Just gonna tear the tape off as best I can. Good thing I have nails. I still can't get it. I just wrapped it around. Okay, so now that I have that on there, stick it down, and then I just used the fleur-de-lis and just kind of popped it on top there like that. Okay, and then I want to add my sentiment. So of course I'm just going to put snail on this side. And then I'm going to put some small dimensionals under here, 2 or 3, whichever you think, and pop that right on there. And I probably should have made it a little higher so that it wouldn't be right over the main open spot of the Eiffel Tower. Stick that down. Okay, I've just about got everything. What I want to do now is add some bling, and kind of like anything else, you can add as much or as little as you want. You could, put half a pack on here. But I like to use at least 3, doing the whole list of 3. And then sometimes I like to put 5 too. So I might put 5 on this one. And then I just have one more thing to show you about this, and that's the Wink of Stella. I like how, if you don't like it, then don't worry about it. You certainly don't have to do it. But I liked how it looked to kind of smear the ink and make it have kind of, to me it almost crisps up the image a little bit to add some Wink of Stella. So you can see kind of the difference of here, of this one, sorry, where I added more Wink of Stella. Anyway, I think it adds more to it anyway. So you see what you think. Hopefully I'll try to hold it up so maybe you can see when I add see it kind of start to smear a little bit. And I think it just kind of, you could, pretend that's where the sun is hitting it, or just, a lot of different things. You don't want to get it on your sentiment because that might look a little strange, but I just liked how that added quite a bit to the, now this is Night of Navy, so it probably won't smear as much as the other one, but there's that. And then I couldn't help but put a little on this tiny Eiffel Tower over here. So anyway, that is this card. It's using Parisian Beauty and Beauty Abounds. I'll show you one more time. This is the one that's retiring, Parisian Beauty, and Beauty Abounds, not retiring. So there's that. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.